Hey guys, how are you doing? Miss Choice back again with another video. Now guys, today I'm doing a long form of shorts that I usually do, and that is celeb talk. I do a segment on my YouTube channel known as Celeb Talk. Check it out because I usually do most of them as shorts. Now today guys, I just want to talk about so many of you have heard about Andrew Tate. Guys, I'm so usually very skeptical about listening to Andrew Tate because he's a known misogynist. Now, if you don't know who a misogynist is, it's a guy, usually a man who hates women, who thinks women are less than, who thinks that women are of a lesser god, or women do not deserve anything. Like basically, a misogynist is a man who trash talks women and deeply believes in their hearts that a woman is worth nothing. So
I believe being a man is a blessing, and I believe it's a blessing because it starts so differently. I believe that every man is born without any value at all. I think that the world's never going to think you're important unless you make yourself important. I think you get to decide what character you want to be in this movie, which is your life. You can decide if you want to be a comedian or a musician or a fighter. You get to decide what you want to be, and if you work hard enough, you can become it.
So for once, I agree with Andrew Tate on remarks about women. Guys, I just wanted to listen to this recent interview he did with Piers, that is an American news anchor. And guys, for once, I just think that because Andrew Tate has been in jail, I think it has done him a bit of justice. I think it has put him a bit of sense. I don't think he's a changed man, once a misogynist, always a misogynist. But I want you to listen to him and his latest remarks and tell me what you think about it. Now, let me break it down basically before you see the clip. Here, Andrew Tate says that he thinks a woman should not work. His woman should only be a doll, only smiling for him, and he basically thinks that his woman should not work, should not get out there to earn money. He should only spend money, look good, and literally be his toy. Go out with him, make him look good. That is your work. Now, he has been the charges against him are human trafficking, and especially women. He traffics women, and he's like a pimp. You all get it if you know what is a pimp. It's a man
not
who connects
necessarily
other
a
men
man.
With women. He does trafficking for women, women trafficking. You get it? The charges are there. There is not enough evidence to grill him and put him in jail. He has been in and out of jail in Romania, the harshest prison. But guys, I don't really want to talk about Andrew Tate today. I will get into it on another video, still on Celeb Talk. But the thing that made him make it to our Celeb Talk today is those remarks about women. Now guys, catch the vibe because I totally agree with him on this one. Though I'm sorry that I agree with him, because even Piers had a hard time agreeing with him about the remarks that a woman should not work. A woman should just stay there basically a piece of art just on his wrist. Listen to it, catch the vibe, and please guys tell me what you think. Is this wrong? Does this make him a misogynist? Is this even wrong? Are his remarks wrong? Should women? He believes that a woman should just be taken care of and stay like a doll. Just listen, guys, and tell me if you think this is misogynistic or if you think nothing wrong with it, like I do.
Against you is that you're a misogynist, and you've always said I'm not a misogynist. Even in the last week, you've tweeted some stuff which I'm not even sure if you're aware as you tweet this stuff how it sounds.
Read it.
Okay, let's read. This is quite a long one.
Sure.
But I think it's important to read it to get a sense of how you view women.
Absolutely.
Any woman I date does not have a job. Okay, so the woman you're with doesn't have a job?
No.
Okay. Do you date other women?
Sometimes.
And your partner's fine with that?
Obviously.
Yeah? And you're fine with that?
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, you think it's fine to be dating other women when you have a mother?
I think we're consenting adults and everybody can make their own personal decisions.
Okay, fair enough. Why would I be working so hard, you say, to have hundreds of millions for my woman to waste her life enslaved to pennies? No. I will give you a life you can never ever afford. Private jets, 5-star hotels, new cars, endless spending money and diamonds. You'll be rich because you're praying for me every day and protecting my spirit. I work in the physical world, she works in the spirit realm. Women shouldn't have to work because being a good partner is a full-time job for a woman. Just to look good. All the beauty treatments are time intensive. Not about money, it takes a lot of time. She has to train every day and stay in fantastic shape. Shop to look amazing next to me. I know there are some men who do 100 times more than this on a daily basis, but women are not as organised as men. And achieving anything significant causes them huge amounts of stress. Yeah. They need to have huge sections of their day empty to waste, or they will have a mental breakdown. And do you want a woman who's stressed and angry after the commute, unshaven and exhausted? Or do you want a Barbie doll who's always smiling and saying thank you because she did her nails and bought you Prada that day? As a man, unless you're a loser, you're already filthy rich, right? You can get endless sex anyway. Girls are easy. So what can a girl give you? Happiness, vibes, always smiling. Take the edge off a stressful life. Can she always be happy if she's been working all day? No. Just to wake up at 11, gym till 1, one appointment and some shopping. Dress beautiful by 7 p.m. for you to finish working and tell you how strong you are. No matter how pissed off you are, just to always be laughing and smiling and writing little notes about how you're perfect. Funny, she can't do that if she has a job. So your job is being my girlfriend, and now you're a millionaire. Congratulations. Behave and aim for the promotion to wife. The reason I read all that in detail was, I don't think you understand quite how that comes over, because I think that is the purest definition of misogyny I've probably ever read.
Well, I don't think you understand.
Sarcasm means you don't mean it.
No, I mean it. But it's slightly
sarcastic. You either mean it or you don't. It's either sarcastic or it's not.
I think a man should provide for a woman financially, completely and utterly. If she wants to work, if my partner were to say to me right now, I really feel like getting a job, it would make me happy, then I'll say work. But she doesn't have to. Her job is looking after the children, looking after me, and being as happy as possible. If you think I'm a bad person for saying, if you actually read that, read the subtext and context.
I read it all out.
Okay, good. Then you understand what I'm saying.
You know I did. You heard it.
Absolutely. So what I'm saying is, I am a man. My life is stressful. My life is pain. I go to jail. I suffer. I have to deal with making money. I have constant, endless headache. I do all of that so I can give you everything, but then I get to have you. Your job is to be happy. I want you to smile. I want you to look your best and feel your best all of the time. If I'm a misogynist for saying that I go through so much pain so that we can be financially secure, so I hope the woman I care about does not have to work a job. If that makes me a bad person, then so be it. Because all I'm saying is I want to take care of her in every single realm. I take care of her physical safety. I take care of her financial security. That is my job as a man. And if more men acted like me, you will see that the world would be a happier and better place. The women who say, I really want to work, I want a career, that's their prerogative and their decision. They're allowed to do that. But also, often the reason they do that is because they can't find a man they trust to take care of them. No. I've had this from women in their own mouth. If I found a man who was financially secure and as smart as you, I wouldn't be doing this garbage job either. Why was I psyoped into working to pay taxes when I should be at home having children with a man I adore? It's a psyop.
Andrew, there are so many women that will listen to that and be laughing and mocking you.
Will there?
Say, don't be so ridiculous. I have a job that I love. Maybe they're being paid even more than their man, right? The real world isn't the one that you categorize.
The real world is varied and nuanced, but I am talking about my life experience.
Honestly, guys, for once, I agree with Andrew Tate. I may not agree with everything he says, but I think he's just misunderstood and a woman should be provided for, period.